If you ever feel drained after leaving a party or a family gathering, or watching the news, or visiting the shopping mall, or talking with someone who is just complaining constantly, you know the importance of protecting your energy. Now, you've probably tried all those different methods to shield yourself and protect against those energy attacks, but that may actually be doing more harm than good. If you feel like you have victim written on your forehead and are tired of feeling drained, stay tuned to learn how to make your energy so strong you won't even need to protect yourself. Welcome back to the jungle, where we are discovering our true nature as wild and powerful souls. I'm Anna Pashanti, and today we're going to become invincible energetically and have auric fields so strong that we won't even need to worry about protecting ourselves because the shadows will run from us. We'll talk about what your auric field is made of, what it looks like, how it works, and how to protect it from intrusions, but with my, let's say, anti-protection method. Because if you've been trying to protect yourself with traditional shielding and protecting mechanisms, you may be doing more harm than good. So, how does the aura work? Building on the fundamentals that we've covered in earlier episodes, you now understand how source energy shines through your heart, through your soul, to become that beautiful diamond, we'll call it, in your heart that is your direct channel to source energy, to your infinite source. And we'll call that a diamond because it's shining with infinite soul source light, and it also reflects all the other things in existence, which means you can see the universe right there inside. So your diamond, your unique soul light, is connected with all the other diamonds of all the other people and things that exist. And you're all interconnected on this beautiful web of light called Indra's net. And that is how we send light and love and blessings, for example, through Indra's net to other people, other beings. And that is how we truly feel connected, because that is still our direct source connection that connects all of us as separate beings. Then, as source consciousness continues to individuate itself, to create separate beings out of itself, then it creates Indra's net, and then Indra's net creates electrons and photons, which are moving wavelengths of light and energy. And then these waves of energy produce what I would call the ether and what scientists would call the plasma field. And that is what your energy field, your aura, is made of. Actually, it's what everything is made of. So in your case, the source energy comes through your heart, forms your unique soul consciousness, and then it generates your auric field, your personal bubble of energy with all of its special characteristics that are specific to you. So centered in the heart, it forms kind of a bubble or a sphere of energy around you. And the actual shape is more like a donut, called a toroid. And so there's an open column running down your spine, your central column, and that's kind of the whole of the donut. And so the energies move through your aura kind of like this around the donut. So they go up and out and around, and they also go down and out and around. So they kind of make sort of double circles like this. That's how the energy moves. So, of course, that means now that instead of just pure oneness, we are now separate beings. You have your energy field, and other people have their energy fields. That's important because it means that even though oneness is our ultimate reality, we still have to prioritize our own energy field, take care of ourselves. We have survival needs, we have preferences, we have desires and fears, and all of that is just okay. We are both one and we are both separate. Hello, my puppy. So especially important is that while we do have our separate energy fields, they are all just energy. And so the energies are just constantly moving and constantly flowing and constantly interacting with other people's energy fields. And so the boundaries between your energy and someone else can become blurred. And that could be great if these people are loving and supportive. But if they're not, if they're a little bit lower energy, lower vibration, let's say if they're negative or jealous or needy, for example, this is where boundaries and protection come into play. So now we come to the law of the dominant frequency, which means that weaker energies will entrain to stronger energies, which means that they will change to match the dominant frequency. So many of us who are empaths struggle with this because we allow other people's energies into our personal bubble, into our personal energy field, and we let them alter our own frequency. For example, if you're talking with someone who's very angry and you are listening to them and they're just venting it all out onto you, and then they leave, and then you are still feeling that anger, you know it's not from you. That is what's happening. This was never your anger. So how do you deal with all of these external influences? Well, you use both of your auric fields. Yes, you have an inner field and you have an outer field. And especially us empaths have a very, very large outer field, which means we are picking up on the energies of the whole collective, of all the people on the planet sometimes, and we can just feel the energies of a whole room when we walk in. So your job as an empath is to let those external energies just move through your outer field, wherever they need to go. You don't have to identify them. You don't have to feel them. You don't have to let them into your body. You don't have to process them or heal them. You just have to witness them with neutrality. And you send them on their way. You let your outer field do its job automatically. Let them move where they need to go. That is your service to humanity, actually. You're doing a great service, but you don't let them into your inner field. Your inner field is yours. It's only for you. It's for you, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your traumas that you're going to be healing, all of those positive and negative things that you're feeling, all the things that are coming from you, that is for your inner field and not for anyone else. You need to keep it clean and clear so that you can stay in your own energy and so you can avoid all those common problems like fatigue, overwhelm, confusion. And the benefits, when you do this, when you keep your inner field clear and you are completely inhabiting your own field and no one else, the benefits are that you can identify what is yours. So you can identify what you're feeling. You can identify what layers of density and trauma need to be healed because that's what you need to heal. If it's other people's energies, you can't heal it. It's not yours to heal and it won't do any good. They need to heal it. You can just send it back to them. So the benefit of staying in your own energy is that you can identify what needs to come up for your attention and what needs to be healed. For example, it also means that you can tap into your own intuition. And it also means that when you are occupying your field, no one else can do it. So you're not going to have entities in your field. You're not going to have thought forms and projections from other people. And you can basically finally be yourself. It's so freeing. It's such a peaceful, lighter feeling. I am such an empath. I know how that feels. And it's so worth it to keep your inner field clear. After you clear your energy field, your inner field, you also need to bring your energy back from wherever it was, and you need to fill up that bubble. So that means you bring your thoughts back from the past. If you're worrying about the past, it means you bring your thoughts back from the future. If you're worried about some future event that may or may never happen, well, you're leaking your energy when you are ruminating in the past or the future too long. Yeah. And you need to bring your energy back from, for example, the dream world. When you wake up in the morning, you were out on the different dimensions having dream experiences, and that's great, but you need to bring your energy back from there. Sometimes not all of you comes back. Yeah. And anytime you're lost in thought loops, thinking about some place, some person, even just too much social media, watching the news, all of that leaks your energy and you're not present and you're not in your own energy field. And so we also leak our energy out to other people when we have patterns of, let's say, overgiving. It could be financially, it could be any other way. When we neglect our bodies, when we are even doing energy healing in the wrong way, we can become completely drained and depleted. And some people even actively try to take our energy, whether they know it or not, because they are not tapped into their own source of infinite power. So how to do this? I will give you my fastest and most efficient way. There are other ways, but this is really the fastest and most efficient that I found. And so basically, with a very strong intention, you intend that all external energies leave your body and field now. You must always say now. So you speak to yourself, to your heart, if you want. You say, heart, send out all external energies that are not mine out of my body and field now. And really see and feel or sense them go. Very strong energy. Really push them out. Kind of like a bomb exploding in your heart. Kind of like a soft explosion. In all directions. They're going where they need to go, out into your external field, and they stay out. And now you bring your energy back to you. You want to fill that space, so you call all of your energy back to you. Really feel it coming into your body, into your head, your torso, all the way down your body, into your feet and toes, and really pack it in. Pack it all into your body. Fill up all the spaces, and then bring it in from the past and the future. You know, you're really in the present moment. And so you can even feel the energy sort of moving towards the back of your head, back and down, because a lot of us keep our energy sort of up and out, kind of anticipating the future or making plans or something. And we really want to be down in the back of our heads, in the back of our spines, really down, and then down into our feet, and even further down into the ground. So you really ground it in, because you really want to be here and now, and you want to take up all of that space. So now that we've got a beautiful, clean and clear aura, and we are in our space, how do we protect it from energy attacks, from projections, from drainage and leakages? Well, temporarily, you can imagine, for example, like mirrors on the outside of your auric field. It can reflect other people's energies back to them if they are projecting something negative onto you. But that is only a temporary measure. This is very important to understand. This is only a temporary measure if you're near someone where you have to do that. You see, the problem with protecting and with shielding is that you are in defense mode. You're in victim mode. And so energetically, you've got a brick wall, you've got barbed wire, you've got a sign that says do not enter, and it's flashing in neon lights. And energetically, people are saying, ooh, there must be something valuable in there. I want that. Let's try to get in and take it. So instead, we get out of defense mode and we try, I guess you can call it the anti-protection method, which is to embody so much of your own soul light and to just let it stream through your diamond so that you become the dominant frequency. You are the dominant frequency in the room. You are the dominant frequency wherever you are, and nothing of a lower vibration can even survive in your auric field. That is the secret. You become the dominant energy. And the more source light you bring in, the stronger your energy will be. So when you do this, the energies that have lower vibration that you don't want in your field, they just dissolve in your own soul's light. You don't have to be in victim mode. You can be the opposite. You can be so strong. You are in creator mode. You are in empowered mode. And so you're super bright soul light, like a super bright shining star, it makes everything else dissolve in its presence. Anything of a lower vibration does not survive. So if you're receiving projections or envy or judgments from other people, they will disappear and they will actually change to match your bright light. They dissolve. You'll feel confident and strong, and you won't be afraid or defensive. You'll get out of victim mode, and you'll be just overflowing with positive energy from source that you can share with others because there's an unlimited supply. You are shining your source light through your unique soul essence, through that diamond in your heart, so brightly, it's blinding everyone else in the room, and there is an unlimited supply because it's from infinite source. Remember, you are unleashing your divine, infinitely powerful, true nature. You are no longer going to live in fear. So listen to the meditation I've recorded for you. The link is below. And let me know how it goes. And then join my community if you need more support. We are in this together, and I'm here for you. Namaste, my friend.